Early Grade Reading Assessment, or EGRA. The EGRA is an individually administered oral assessment of the most basic foundation skills for literacy acquisition in early grades. It refers to both a specific assessment tool and at the same time has come to be adopted as a generic concept for early grade reading assessment programs. EGRA may be conducted at the beginning and end of school year to monitor learners' progress and development in literacy. Filipino EGRA is for grade 2 pupils, while Mother Tongue EGRA is for grade 1 pupils. The classroom teacher can administer the EGRA individually in about 20 minutes. Depending on available resources, EGRA materials will include the following: the EGRA assessment tool with pupil stimuli, a stopwatch or timer, pencils with eraser, and clipboards. In preparing for EGRA, make sure the assessment materials are ready and the environment is free from noise and distraction. The teacher and the pupils should be seated at a distance where the other pupils are not able to hear or see the testing. The arrangement should enable the teacher to hear the pupil well while covering the scoring sheet from him or her. Keep in mind that the safety and well-being of the pupil is the primary consideration at all times. The EGRA tool is composed of the following sections or components. Here is how the EGRA is administered. Component 1. Orientation to print.
Magandang umaga, teacher.
Show the pupil a decodable book. Read the instructions and record the responses.
Okay, ngayon, may ipapakita ang aklat si teacher sa'yo. Ito ay aklat na mayroong kwento at may mga larawan. Ang tanong ko, ituro mo kung saan ka unang magbabasa. Hindi bigyan ka lang. Okay, magaling. Ngayon naman,
Component 2. Letter name knowledge. Show the sheet of letters in the stimuli booklet and ask the pupil to give the name of each letter.
Teacher, sasabihin mo sa akin ang pangalan ng bawat letrang alam mo.
Rule in providing feedback. If the child answered correctly, say,
Ang pangalan ng
Good.
letrang ito ay M.
magaling.
Subukan nga natin ito isa. Anong pangalan ng letrang ito?
A.
Magaling.
If the child answered incorrectly, provide the correct answer. This prompt may be given only once. Timer rule. Start the timer when the child begins the exercise.
M. T. T. S.
Follow along and mark incorrect answers with a slash. Count self-corrections as correct. If you've already marked the self-corrected answer as incorrect, circle the part and go on. If the pupil hesitates for 3 seconds, provide the answer. Point to the next part and tell the child to proceed. After 60 seconds, tell the child to stop. Mark the part with a bracket.
U.
Hinto kay Saya.
Early stop rule. If you have marked as incorrect all of the answers of the first line with no self-corrections, thank the pupil and discontinue. Proceed to the next exercise. Component 3A. Letter sound knowledge.
Sabihin mo yung
This
tunog.
exercise is similar to Component 2.
Okay, halimbawa,
Only this time the pupil gives the letter sounds.
subukan natin yung isa.
A.
Magaling. Anong tunog nito? Okay, so ganun pa rin, Krisaya. Magsisimula ka rito at magtatapos ka rito. Sasabihin mo ang tunog ng bawat letrang alam mo. Okay, pag sinabi kong simula, magsisimula ka na. Pag sinabi kong hinto, ganun pa rin hihinto ka na. Okay ba? Handa ka na, Krisaya?
Handa na.
Okay. Sige, pwede ka na magsimula.
Component 3B. Initial sound identification. This is not a timed exercise and there is no pupil sheet. Read aloud each word twice and have the pupil say the initial
Ano ang
sound.
panimulang tunog ng talong? Talong, okay? Galing. Ano ang panimulang tunog ng sabon? Ano ang panimulang tunog ng niyaya?
Ya.
Nakuha mo lahat ng panimulang tunog ng bawat salita. Magaling, Krisaya.
Component 4. Familiar word reading. Show
Ito
the
yung
child the sheet of
pahina
familiar words
na merong
in the
mga
stimuli
salita.
booklet and let
Nakikita
him
mo ba?
or her read the
Mababasa mo
words.
ba yan?
Oo.
Opo, susubukan natin ha. Sige, babasahin mo lahat ng salita na alam mo. Ganun pa rin, bibigyan ka ni teacher ng oras, sasabihin ko kung magsisimula ka ng magbasa o at hihinto ka na sa pagbabasa. Okay? Halimbawa, ang salitang ito ay
Mata.
Magaling. Ang salitang ito ay, pakibasa?
Saya.
Saya. Okay? Ang salitang ito ay,
Tasa.
magaling si Krisaya.
Component 5. Invented word decoding. Show the child a sheet of invented words in the stimuli booklet and let him or her decode the words. This is a timed exercise and the early stop rule applies.
Book. Tun. Wak. Sab. Mag. Bag. Sil.
Component 6. Oral passage reading. Show the pupil the story in the pupil's booklet and ask him or her to read the passage. This is a timed exercise and the early stop rule applies. Component 6B. Reading comprehension. When the 60 seconds are up or when the pupil finishes reading the passage in less than 60 seconds, ask the comprehension questions up to the part where the child stopped reading. Give the pupil at most 10 seconds to answer
Ng
each
kapatid
question.
na lalaki ni Mina.
Si Miko.
Magaling. Okay. Ano ang trabaho ng tatay ni Mina?
Magsasaka.
Component 7. Listening comprehension. Read the passage aloud to the pupil only one time,
Okay naman.
slowly, about one word
Mayroon
per
akong
second.
babasahing kwento. Babasahin ko ito ng minsanan lamang, kaya makinig kang mabuti. Pagkatapos, mayroon na naman akong mga katanungan na itatanong sa iyo. May isang sisiw na nahulog sa ilog. Tulong! Siyap ni sisiw. Narinig ito ni Palaka at lumapit.
Allow 15
Ngunit
seconds for
nahulog
each
din siya sa
question.
ilog.
This
Anong
is
paraan
not a
para
timed
maligtas
exercise
ang ginawa
and
ni
there is no
Sisiw
pupil
at
sheet.
Palaka? Anong paraan para makaligtas sila? Ano yung ginawa nila?
Umuwi sa kahoy para maligtas sila.
Humawak sila sa
Kahoy.
magaling. Humawak sila sa malaking
Kahoy.
kahoy. Sa iyong akala, magkaibigan ba sina Palaka at Sisiw?
Oo.
Opo. Bakit naman? Bakit kaya naisip mo na magkaibigan sila?
Kasi sisiw, diba sumigaw siya at
Opo.
saka na rinig ni Palaka, kitulungan niya si sisiw.
Magaling. Kasi
Component 8. Dictation composite. The pupil will write the dictation sentence on a lined page. Read the sentence aloud once at about one word per second. Give the child a pencil and repeat a second time, grouping the words into phrases. Wait 10 seconds after each phrase, allowing the pupil to write. Then repeat the sentence a third time while the child is writing. Give the child up to 15 seconds to complete.
okay, isulat mo nga ang gulay at prutas. Early grade reading assessment or EGRA is very important because it will help to identify pupils at the beginning of each year who are at risk of reading difficulties. And also, it will help monitor and assess whether the intervention and instruction provided by the classroom teachers is sufficiently powerful to help all pupils achieve grade level reading standards by the end of each year.
For a detailed instruction on the EGRA, refer to the EGRA Toolkit.